I was just having a quick tidy up and I discovered this really interesting news article about the future of farming, but the best part is covered in some kind of smear. Oh, wait. Ugh. Dennis, is that you? Sticking with the weird introductions, I see. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So I'm just in the grass field, clearing these bales, and today we do have a new business venture. It is to start creating biofuels. So to do this we actually do need oilseed rape. We need the rapeseed oil. We don't have any crops of oilseed rape or canola, so we do need to put some in. And since I've already sorted those fields over there, I think it would be quite nice to turn a section of this field back to arable. Now that side is going to be trees. This front piece here can be grass, and this piece here can be arable. So that can be turned into our canola crop. It's going to be expensive to begin with, £85,000, but it's worth it. Because not only do we get our own fuel, we also get a byproduct, which is silage, and we can sell the majority of the diesel. I don't think we're going to be keeping much of it. So I don't think that the placeable which creates the biofuel has a sell point, but you can get a sell point for diesel, so that's no issue at all. And from what I can understand, once you've actually created it, it's not called biofuel, it is called diesel. So as far as the game is aware, it is the fuel that we've always been putting in the tractors. So yeah, first things first, we've got to clear these final bales here. We'll get it done, get them put into the BGA. We actually did sell quite a few in the previous episode. We just waited for midnight to get the money. Just have a different camera angle. So yeah, I just stacked 2 more over here. Creating 5s is the best way. As it turns out, you can actually stack 6, but it's not really worth it, because the occasion where I did try and do 6, yes, I dropped them, and I've just dropped them again, despite the grab being in. This definitely works best as a time-lapse. Yeah, not quite as good as last time. I got into the rhythm before. It wasn't too tricky. Today, not so much. So that's why it would probably seem a bit crazy to attempt to pick up 6. As I said, picking up 6 is not really worth it, despite the grab being capable of picking up 6. I'm going to try it, just to say that I've done it. If I get to do it, we'll see. The benefit we're having here, though, is that we're going uphill ever so slightly, so it shouldn't push them over. I might have been trying to go downhill before, and I don't think we need to keep any more of these bales. I've already got a few over at the sheep. Their trough is also full, so yeah, I think it's fine, because we can always create some more later. We're not running seasons. The top bales are moving. I know they're going to tip over. Almost certainly. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Only just holding them. Too heavy for the tractor as well. Let's just floor it. Just need to get back there. That's going to probably flip the tractor over. Saves coming back for 1. We do have 2 round bales, we'll leave those. We'll keep those for the sheep. Good. We've made it. As I was saying, we have actually made it. Why are they not selling? Interesting. There we go. It's a good job we were right in front of the processor. Okay, so now that is done, we can focus on the biofuel. I know at some point I'm going to start calling it biogas. I don't know why, but I will do. Just a habit, I suppose. But yeah, the biofuel, we have space for it over here. Just going to show you the placeable. £85,000, which we can afford. We mustn't forget that we do have quite a bit of money outstanding from the bales that we've just sold. It's not a huge placeable. I think it would fit quite nicely into here. We do also have the methanol, which needs to be purchased to do this. It's £1,500 for 2,000 litres, so not terrible. It's not too bad. Yeah, so I think buying it now is going to be a wise idea, because then we have the placeable there ready. I'm not going to suddenly spend a ton of money on something else and then forget that I need to still be able to afford this, even though we're way off harvesting. So let's just make sure we're not going to be doing any kind of terrain editing. Don't think we are. Could I go further back? Probably could do. Don't want to be too far off the back. Let's go there. Okay, so yeah, £85,000. Now it has chosen that type of concrete or gravel, whatever it is. That's concrete, that must be some kind of gravel. I know a few people said it would have been better if this whole farm was this texture. Looking back, yeah, it would have been. But I don't think it would be a wise idea at this stage to replace it, or it would be quite expensive. But as soon as we have some money, some spare money, we will get it changed. So yeah, I think that's everything. Let's just see here. So outputs, we have silage, which is just fantastic for putting into the BGA, and diesel, which of course is going to be worth quite a bit of money, and we're going to be able to put it into our own tractor, so we never have to buy fuel again. Input is methanol and canola. So let's just go and get a couple of IBCs of methanol, and then we can put the crop in the ground. We do need to cultivate first, just guaranteeing that I do have everything required for when we actually come to produce the biofuel. So yeah, we actually have £4,276 left, which doesn't sound amazing, but we're just going to have to wait until midnight. But we also have the placeables. Oh look, it's that bale. Yeah, we have placeables, bringing in the money. I'll try not to forget that that's there. This will be covered over at some point. So what we could do with is this. Could we get 2 on there? Could we really stack them? Maybe. It would be a bit top heavy, but I reckon we can do it. And now, thankfully, the store does have its own forklift, which is very useful, very handy. The pigs are producing their manure. Oh look, how's that run out already? Right, well, I'll pick up the 2 methanol tanks, and I will also get that greenhouse going again. We already have the manure, so it's fairly simple. And then from there, we'll create the new field and start growing our own biofuel. Reminds me of Top Gear. Remember that episode where they were supposed to grow their own biofuel, but instead just dumped the entire field's worth of seed in a pile? Entertaining stuff. Well, there we go. Just got to put the water into there. And the greenhouse will be fully functioning for another 24 hours. I think it's about 24 hours. Takes about 60%, I think. Exactly 60%. So, we'll keep this over here. We do need to get some more manure, but I think next time that we need it, we'll actually be able to get it from the pigs. No more buying it. I'm not sure if they'll produce enough or not. We'll just have to see. But yeah, we have the methanol just here. So that can probably be put into the placeable over there. Hard to judge how much that is. I don't know. We may have to buy some. But the pigs are forever breeding, so eventually we'll have so many pigs that there'll be poop coming out of our ears. Hopefully not literally. So, right, which one do we put it into? Best not to crash. Probably doesn't want to be so high. Okay, so yeah, as you can see here, these are our tanks, flammable liquid, and then we have the actual processor over here, and this must be where the silage appears. Yeah, very interesting placeable to be using. Lizard biofuels. We do need this tractor anyway then, to remove the IBCs, so let's just put the manure bucket in the manure pile, or close to it. There we go. And we'll get the pallet fork, which I have put somewhere. It can't be too far. I need to have a designated area for the front loader attachments. Looks like we do still have some manure in the trailer. That's good. Right, so I just need to figure out where my pallet fork's gone. Ah, yeah, it's all the way over there. It's on the trailer. The sapling trailer. I do need to finish that job off. In the end, we've actually bought way too many saplings. I'll find a place for them. It's just over here. These trees, they're growing well. But as I said, these are the pine trees. I'd like to get some spruce trees as well, because they're denser. Having a mixed woodland always looks better. And I think, yeah, those fields might need a bit of fertiliser, but one step at a time. Yeah, so if we put one IBC in front of the container, just down here, that should be put in. There we go. Yeah, you can see it was going down. 28. It might be full. Ah, there we go. So, oh no, it takes quite a bit. One IBC is 16%. Well, as I said, we're going to be doing this on a fairly small scale, so we don't have to fill it up to the top. It's just going to be one small field's worth of canola. But we can always buy some more later. It will be very interesting selling it though. Selling diesel. I don't think I've ever done that before in Farming Simulator. That IBC should disappear as well. There we go. So yeah, that is now ready to accept canola next time. Well, I wish it was next time. When will it be? How are our crops doing over here? Yeah, it's going to be a week or two, but it's ready. We own it, so it's going to be great. Can't wait for this. Anyway, yeah, let's just put this this Gator over here somewhere. Tuck it around the back. I wish we did have some canola. Maybe we have some in storage. I seem to remember selling everything. Yeah, it did. Which is unfortunate. But anyway, let's get the cultivator out and we'll start putting our oilseed rape in the ground. So that'll be fine there. This is a job for the John Deere, which I have left over here. So I suppose it would make sense to turn the entire field back to arable, but I don't want to get rid of all the grassland. We're not desperate for grass, but then if I did turn it all back, it would probably cause a bit of grass desperation. So I don't think we'll do that. We'll just do that top section, one step at a time. And the good thing is, the biofuel placeable doesn't really charge too much maintenance fees. I think it's £40 a day. Well, if it is £40 a day, that's not bad. Might be £40 an hour, but even so, it's really not too bad at all. With the price of diesel, we're going to be making plenty of money. So I take it we can actually create a field with this. Yeah, we can. Good. The worst thing is the island over there, so I think we'll stay the other side of it. In fact, we'll follow the, you can see the darker colour from where the field has been fertilised. I'll try and make it neat. Yeah, I think it'd be good. If only I had known that we were going to be doing this, I could have put the soybean fields as canola. But they can be canola next time. If this is all very successful, we could do the entire farm as canola. Get it all put through the biofuel placeable. That's looking good. Okay, yeah, so I'll crack on. We'll get this done. We'll get the seed in. We certainly want it to be growing today. I might actually put a bit of digestate on first, just to really help it along. But yeah, anyway. First things first, field creation. Just like when we were doing this back in August last year. Ploughing this up for the first time. How things change. Right, so, well, how things don't change. Almost finished. We will get some digestate. I'll just check and make sure we need to, because it has been a grass field, and I think if it's been a grass field, sometimes it can already be classed as fertilised. But I'm sure it would appreciate a second application. Okay, so yep, so it is already fertilised once. I'm hoping the digestate would finish it off to be 100% fertilised. We'll put this back in the shed, and I think we'll stick with the same tractor. We should have loads of digestate. I've put so many different things through the BGA. So yeah, it's actually quite a good place for it, this cultivator. Just over here. Although it might be quite nice at some point to separate everything. So we have all the cultivation equipment in one place, we have all the bale equipment, all the harvesting equipment. Although, maybe that's taking it too far, I don't know. I prefer just to dump stuff everywhere, as you've probably noticed. But not in a super messy way, just like this. Look at that, it's on breeze blocks. I think that looks good. Because that is such a classic thing, isn't it? A classic look. You just go and get the nearest brick or something to put under there. Okay, So now that's done, let's go and grab our spreader. I think we'll be using the John Deere for the rest of the episode. Which means I have used every tractor, except for the Ferguson, but that's busy. That's on full-time display. But as I said, if we do need to use the Ferguson, then we can get it down from there. It's not fully retired. Okay, we just need to get it underneath the pipe. It is a bit sensitive. There we go. 196,000 litres. Yeah, I thought we had quite a bit. It's not bad. I wonder how many loads we'll need. Probably 2. It's quite a heavy load. And really, actually, the grass field should be done. But we do have a bit of time to do it. It can start growing again. We'll focus on this field today. Yeah, that's good. We can actually see where we've been as well. That sheep is getting close. Doesn't seem to mind. Although it is digestate, isn't it not? Poop. So yeah, looking at the rate that is going down at, we might even be able to cover the entire field. Turns it back to green again in the distance. Can't beat a bit of free fertiliser. Right, so we just have that little bit, and then we're done. We'll get the seeders attached. Again, I thought we'd have got rid of them by now, but no, as it turns out we do need to have a bigger tractor to have the bigger drills. No, what they actually offer to us is surprisingly good. They're hard to replace. Well, they're very easy to replace if you have the money, but yeah, we'll be looking at like a 500 horsepower, 400 or 500 horsepower tractor to get something of a similar size. So not only would you need the tractor itself, but also a very expensive drill. So we'll put this back over here. It used a tank and a half, which really is nothing, and it was free, so can't complain. We have so much of it, and it's still increasing because we've just put all the grass in there. Now I'm hoping we do have enough seed. We don't need to worry about fertiliser for obvious reasons, so providing there is enough seed, we can just get it done. Just fly over it, putting the canola in the ground. Moment of truth, how much do we have? Plenty. But this time I'm going to triple check, since there's 3, that we have everything set on the correct crop type. So everything needs to be on canola. It looks like I'm not cycling through, but I do keep pressing G. Okay, I think they're all on canola. The moment I start, I will take a look. I suppose if I detach them... Oh no, the seed is coming with us. And a bale. Go away. Yeah, well I did detach them and I couldn't see any which were showing another crop type. So just hope for the best. All I have to do is just drill the smallest piece, and I think we can overlap anyway, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if one is wrong. So switch them on and them, and we are off. Oh no, front one's not doing much. There we go. So what do we have? Hopefully 3 canolas. Oh, look at that. Nicely fertilised. Yeah, well, we do. Yes, we do. Brilliant. Okay. We'll crack on. 4-wheel drive. Always helps. And, yeah, I think the best thing to do is to go around the headland once. Because what I don't want to do is accidentally put one of these drills into that field and have a piece of canola in the soybeans. Because that's never going to look good. That'd be very messy. Fantastic. So yeah, in the future we may turn that piece there into an arable crop, but I'm thinking no, I think we'll stick with grass, because next time those other fields can be canola, depending on how far we want to go with this. Like, we're not going to do it continuously. It's just a temporary business venture. I want to do different stuff as well. Keep trying out different placeables. Right, yeah, so I think about 10 minutes and we'll be done. Did I say 10 minutes? I meant 5. Although it feels like we're going very slowly, we're still covering a decent amount of ground. And this tractor at some point is going to have to be refueled. We do still have some diesel which we've purchased, but soon we'll be running this tractor on what we're currently putting into the ground. It's an amazing thought. So, there we go. Just make sure we get every little bit. Don't want any patches. Yeah, the corners, it's very easy to miss bits on the corners. Finished. Okay, switch everything off. Lift up. There's that sheep again. Mind sheep. Beep beep. And yes, we'll retract those. Just put it over here somewhere. I think I've put it too close. There we go. And yeah, they still don't have a place to live. I don't think there's much point in finding a place for them. They will be sold eventually. But yeah, it's finished. That is everything done. I think in the next episode we'll possibly sell the wool, depending on the price. It's still building up here. Everything seems good. Just got to clean up. And there we go. Yep, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.